All right. Welcome to my almost completely pointless Kingdom Hearts 3 stream, as I don't know, let's see, I meant to hit load, not continue. I'm probably about 60-70% of the way through this game, and this is my second playthrough, so it's a weird place to start a stream. I don't know, I wanted to stream this game, and I knew I wasn't going to want to do a third playthrough, so, at least not for a while. So I figured, hey, why not start a stream most of the way through the game? It's been a few days. Don't remember where I was. I want to say I just beat Arendelle. Maybe. Let's find out. Alright, I'm in Arendelle, yes. So what I have been doing, to anyone familiar with this game, basically 2 worlds typically unlock at a time. I'll beat those 2 worlds, and then I will go back to the first one, 100% it, go to the next one, 100% it. Unlock the next 2 worlds, etc., etc. I'm currently in the process of 100%ing Arendelle and Monsters Inc. What are that world's called? And let's see where I was. So yeah, as you can see, currently I have all the things, all the lucky emblems of places I've been. Every chest is unlocked, so I guess that means this is a better place to start than I thought, because that means I'll be going to a new world. I believe Pirates of the Caribbean is next, if you follow the level recommendation. Which I typically like to, because why not? So right now I am level 40. In my first playthrough, I believe I was level 41 when I beat the game, so I am, a little higher than higher was my first time. I also beat the game in 28 hours and something, and as you can see, I'm just shy of that now, and I have quite a ways to go. Quick talk about the equipment. I don't have everything yet, obviously, because I haven't beat the game. But, favorite deputy, ever after, Crystal Snow. Best Keyblades in the game, fight me. Favorite deputy, I mean, it's just a really fun hammer moveset, plus you get a drill. Who doesn't love drills? Ever After just has a fantastic moveset. AoEs with magic. Brandon, I do not actually have the ultimate Keyblade. I didn't even get it in my first playthrough, so I cannot say that is the best Keyblade. So yeah, I'm lying slightly saying these are the best Keyblades in the game. I have never unlocked every Keyblade in the game. There's a 3 or 4 in my first playthrough I never unlocked. And Crystal Snow, I am a real sucker for ice element stuff, so right away, that's my motif. 2, the claw weapon that this transforms into is just super great, so I love it. Big recommend these 3 Keyblades. I have upgraded, I think the 3 of them. Actually, I don't know if I've upgraded Crystal Snow. But, I guess we're done here, so no looking at Arendelle. Cool. So the first thing I am going to do is head back to Twilight Town. That is the first thing I'm going to do. Because I don't remember if I have the most up-to-date equipment for Donald and Goofy. I probably do. And every time before going to a new world, I like to give a little stop by to the Bistro and Remy and get my cook on. And I don't really know why the food's in the game. It doesn't, from my experience, provide a noticeable enough difference. But, the minigames are fun enough that I don't care. They're fun to do.
Ever heard of the 7 Wonders of Twilight Town?
Yeah, I have, kid. 7 Wonders. They're all full of crap.
We brought some ingredients.
It does bother me that Remy in this game is exclusively referred to as Little Chef. So I can make... So as you can see, been making a lot of things. Each of these icons indicates what minigame you'll be playing. They're all pretty easy except for the fire icon. It's not finicky, it's just sometimes you have to beat it within literally 1 second, which makes it a little difficult. Someone had pointed out to me that in the movie, that is what the humans called him since they never learned his name. Yes, that is true. Everyone in the movie, except for the main character, calls him Little Chef, but I don't know, to me it was always weird. So, cool.
Oh, no.
That's a big case of Stream Johns right there. Big Stream Johns. And I screwed that up so poorly I can't even do it again. Great. I was going to say, while at face value that looks like a pretty simple rhythm game, anyone who's familiar with my cup of tea games, I like my rhythm games, and you actually have to hit those way too early that it actually threw me off for a long time. Is there anything on the secret menu I can make? Yes. Okay, one of the fire things. Cool, I'm gonna screw it up. Nailed it.
Oh, sorry.
So the fire one is the one I am easily the worst at. At least I can do a retry of this one, so no harm done. No harm, no foul. I'll get it this time. Never mind. Isn't this exciting?
Sorry.
I remember there was... Because I do, you know, have fun with the cooking minigame. There was many a time where... my girlfriend and I would be playing this, and off-screen she would just hear an explosion because I could not get these minigames right. God damn it. I think I can try it once more.
Sorry.
Please tell me I have one more. Yes, I have one more.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, I got good,
Yes.
but I need excellent. So, good is meaningless to me. Good means you did it and you can make it from now on, blah blah blah. Excellent means you get this little chef hat icon. For a fact, I know if you get the little chef hat on everything, you get a trophy, which is, let's face it, all I really care about. But I also am pretty sure if you get an excellent rating on everything, you get a Keyblade. So it was hard to tell, but basically there's a flash of purple that like sparkles over Sora's head, and when it's at its brightest for half a second is when you have to do the second part of the input, and well, you just saw I just screwed it up like 5 times in a row. I'm not sure what causes this. I think it's time. Some boards around here occasionally get updated with Classic Kingdom games, so I always want to make sure I check those. Bunch of photo missions in the game. They're a good time. Maybe just for fun I might go back and do this right now, just because why not? So yeah, so in this game they introduced upgrading Keyblades, which is really neat. My first playthrough pretty much exclusively used Kingdom Key. My girlfriend really liked its moveset, and I don't disagree. It's a solid moveset. So we only upgraded this one. And so it's nice that if you like one Keyblade, you can use it for the whole game. As you can see, I upgraded a few. This Hero's Origin, good move set. Its transformation into the shield, pretty solid move set. Its finisher with Pegasus, in my opinion, is downright terrible. Happy Gear, it's got some yo-yo stuff. It's kind of neat, it's just not my thing. Honey Spout is almost identical to the moveset of Shooting Star, which is your guns, which everyone might have remembered from one of the first trailers where everyone's like, oh my god, Sora has guns. I actually like Shooting Star quite a bit. It's really weak. As you can see, even upgraded, it's only 5. That being said, this is also weaker. I really only like this Keyblade because of its moveset. It's helped me many a time. But yeah, this is basically the same as Shooting Star, except there's bees. Yeah, that's everything. Go through here. Nope, nothing I care about. So, tiny little things for me is I always, anytime I can buy food, I'll always buy 2. Why 2? I don't know, I just like to buy 2. Booyah-bass. You know what? That's a word I've heard a lot. Never seen it spelt out. Nope. Crêpe Suzette. Nice. Nirvana. Okay, good thing I came here and checked, because apparently they did have new weapons. Oh, I was like, why does that cost 16,000? I was like, oh, I bought 28 of them. Yeah, let's not do that. Small pet peeve in this game, and when I get down to... Do I care about any of these? Would you stop buying so many? Yeah, small pet peeve in this game. For me, we will see in a minute when we get down to food. So, another weird buying thing is I always like to round up to the nearest 5 with food. So, for example, right now I want 3 beef and 1 onion. Now, you see how I've slotted them in. 3 beef, 2 onion. If I hit buy, I'm only going to buy 2 onion, and that drives me insane. And I actually only wanted 1 onion, and I hate everything now, because now I have to buy 4 more. But yeah, that really bothers me. If you can select different quantities of different things at once, you should be able to buy them all at once. It's weird. There might be a way to fix that. I've never come across it if there is. Now, the biggest, most important thing that I want to look at here is to see if I can buy some very specific ingredients. It sure doesn't look like it. So, that sauteing, fire, cooking minigame I kept screwing up specifically used grapes. Grapes are, as far as I know, only acquired by the...
Better put this in the mail.
I already forget what they're called. Fantastic 7? That's not right. I know it's not right, but what... Oh, that is the Fantastic 7. Which I have only found 4 of. You have to get X amount of points in their minigames for you to give them their ingredients. Kind of annoying. But the minigames aren't... Once you know how to do them, the minigames are not that hard. Cherry one's a little annoying, but I think it's the cherry one. Might be the strawberry one. I know them better by worlds. The one in Toy Story is kind of bleh. While I am in the game records, I want to talk about one of the most important things in this game, which is many enemies in this game obviously get a visual update. It's mostly just they look a little prettier because, hey, we're not being powered by a PS2 anymore. That is not what I'm looking for. Adversaries. Small things like the Dusk. You could always tell had this blue stripe on them. But now it's got like little neon Tron lights running up it. Nice touch. Sweet. Cool. Looks great. Yes, Brandon, you like the parasol enemy. I actually don't know its name. Marionette, Pogo Shovel? Parasol Beauty. I will agree. Fantastic enemy design. Big fan. I really like this one. It's classy. I wish I could pull up a picture of the old Air Soldier design. There's obviously no way for me to do that right now. Do yourself a favor and look up like Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2 Air Soldier. And they look kind of doofy. If you want my opinion of them. Air Soldier in Kingdom Hearts 3 is a huge improvement. That is a way better design. Before they had those goofy propeller hats. I'm just gonna tap away on my computer here and bring it up just to compare them in front of me. Kingdom Hearts. I'll put in 2. Because why not? Air Soldier. Let's see how much I remember. Yeah. They've got these little doofy propeller hats. Like steampunk goggles. They don't look terrible, I guess. But I personally never liked them. And this, huge improvement. The old one is better in my opinion. I like it doofy. Brandon, you're wrong. Actually, you know what? Near the end of this stream, I'm gonna be honest, I might literally just go through and talk about every Heartless, nobody, and whatever, because I just really want to do that. So, postcard. Donald, shut your mouth. This design works better because they keep them mostly in Olympus. Yeah, I do agree. And at first I thought they were Olympus exclusive enemies. That is one thing I actually don't see that much in this game, is there's very few world exclusive or world themed enemies. There's only a handful. Most of them are just kind of generic. Now that's not a bad thing, it's just I'd like to see more, I guess. Even simple changes. Actually, I'll just pull the damn list back up to show one example. So here we have our large body, you know, big boy, been in basically every game. Classic. Nothing wrong with this design. Shows up in a ton of worlds. In Arendelle, you have the helmed body. Or no, that might be just... I think that's the one that shows up in Arendelle. But I think they also... Yeah, which now looking at that, looks way more Olympus-y to me. Unless there's another version of them. And now I have to... Yeah, no, I'll look through it later. I could have swore there's a version with, like, a winter hat. Small change. Donald's getting funky over there. Alright. World map. We going to pirates. So, one of the biggest changes in this is probably the gummy ship. It's super weird, and I kinda dig it. Like, way more than I thought I would. So, as you can see, there's 4 worlds here. I really would only count 3 of them. Twilight Town takes a minute and a half to beat. So I personally would not count that one. Then we got your toy box over here. Great. Who doesn't love Pixar? Way too much in the toy store compared to, I don't know, like Andy's house. I don't know what I'd want to see more of, but less toy box. Oh, actually, that's right. I said I was going to go to the toy box first. I will swing by there first. Tangled World is great, and Olympus is pretty great to see that world kind of fully realized. So I guess first, because I said I was going to, we'll go to Toy Box. I'm looking for the Cactor, which I believe is in the baby place, so I will go here. There's a Verum Rex in the background, which is a whole bunch of nonsense I'm not even going to kind of get into. Alright.
Come on, fellas!
So, biggest complaint with this world, so, actually, okay, start with the positives. The toy look, fantastic. The score, fantastic, can't complain. Only thing I don't care for are these things. Is these big old robots, which take quite a bit of pummeling. And basically, when there are a large group of robots, they basically become almost impossible to kill unless you are in the robot. So that is why I'm just going to smash at this one till I get one. Also, Brandon, now that I'm actually in a battle, if you could tell me if things are okay volume-wise, because... So yeah, here's our little robot fights. They're... I mean, it's not terrible. I actually like the robot fights. They're fun. Even though I was just complaining about them. So basically there are 3 kinds of robots. You got this one I'm in now, which they're all basically the same. You've got your basic shoot, they've got a punch, and they've got a special. The special of this one is it drops little explosions, as you can see here. This red guy, he has a shield where it can bash people. And this guy here has these giant, like, shoulder cannons. The purple ones are probably my favorite to control, just because I really like his special, but the blue ones are the weakest, so I typically just beat them and man them first, because it's the first one I'm going to be getting into. But hey, neat little mechanic they added to the game, because, you know, why not? And there's even more of them. So another cool thing they added to this game, as you can see a little flashy box over there as I try to dodge these enemies here, is we can do this, and just basically teleport to things at a far distance. Something that is greatly appreciated now that the worlds have, you know, tripled in size in some cases. I'm pulling the number tripled out of my butt. I have honestly no idea how much bigger they are, but they're much larger. That teleport looks like FF15. It sure does. It's almost like Nomura worked on both of them. Well, kind of. So this one is just flying for some reason to be a pain. I think that's everyone. It sure is. Great. And I'm just going to pause the game real quick because I'm going to be an unprofessional. So in here, in this room, is one of the, I find a lot of games these days have, like, I don't know, show-off rooms where they're like, look at our tech. This is one of those rooms, for sure, because it is ridiculous with the amount of interactables. Like, I know it might not look like much, but if you even kind of understand things behind the scenes, this is a tech nightmare. Having all of these balls interact with each other. And I don't like Mad Teacups. I don't like most of the attraction rides. I'm just trying to make this scene as rough as possible and to see if I can tank the frame rate. And I just remembered, taking a gander at Goofy, I didn't equip the new weapons for Donald or Goofy. I should do that. Donald's equipment. Nirvana. Goofy, Aegis Shield. Lowers your thunder resistance. I don't really care. That's a fine shield. It's a little plain, but nothing wrong with that. That sounded like an enemy spawned somewhere. Alright, so the other new thing in this game is you can essentially walk up any surface. Very cool. And I am here to basically take a picture of that.
Yeah. Let's see.
And actually, while I'm in this world, I will show everyone where all of the Final Fantasy characters for this game went. And spoil my favorite Easter egg in the game. Because, I don't know, why not? Look, you're watching Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna spoil things. So, let's see, what is the best way to get down there? So I want over there. And he basically did the move I was talking about earlier, where their special is just ramming things. I actually think the next thing, I'm going to do a little talk on the magic in this game. If this fight wasn't so... Actually, you don't get it wrong. So these are the Blizzard Claws. I love this moveset. It's great. I got too far out of the battle zone. They all had to reset. Yeah, I just think this moveset is super great. I'm a big fan. When you have the Blizzard Claws, you can fly. Before you actually have the fly skill in the game. There's your little secret. If you want to unlock certain chests early, is equip this Keyblade, get it to transform, and you have the fly ability before you actually get it. I clicked on the wrong one. Spoiler, nobody's do have feelings. Yes, you're correct. That's the thing I meant to hit. It's way cooler. It's pretty plain, but I don't know. I'm easy to please. So I think this time, because of how hectic this place gets, I am actually just going to take a robot again. And it takes a second for it to become drivable. And this is its big move. It's great, super powerful. Who doesn't love it? It has a slightly faster rate of fire. I believe it is technically the strongest of the robots. Also, these puppet enemies look a lot like Geno from Mario RPG, at least to me. They're not a spitting image, they just, I don't know, look really familiar to me. I was gonna say, there's definitely an enemy somewhere, because I can hear them. So, and here we are. Everyone's wondering where all the Final Fantasy characters went. They went here, to this Dissidia NT booth, where you have Odin, Bahamut, and Ifrit, and then you've got a few others like Roma and Leviathan, and that actually might be it. There you go, kids. And Alexander's over there. There's where your Final Fantasy characters went, on a toy shelf in Toy Story. I hope you like it. I don't remember where the nearest save point is, so I'm just going to glide my way all the way over to the one that's way over here, and I just realized that was a really bad idea, because I'm going to spawn every enemy, and in this game, the save points disappear when you are in combat. and then pause it again, because why not? Yeah, my biggest complaint about Toy Story World is easily that there's just too much robots, because the robots are not heartless, or nobodies, or unversed. They're not anything. They're just literally toys that Heartless are piloting. So it bothers me that they're such a common enemy. Now, the reason why I regret going for this save point is because this fight is pretty lengthy. A lot of robots show up. It's not hard to fight them. It's just time consuming. Yeah, like, see, they just keep coming. This one fight is probably the most ridiculous fight in the game. They just sort of ragdoll all over the place. I think this is the last one. Please let it be the last one. There's one random Heartless over here. Yep. Alright. Save it, because I got some stuff. World map. So yeah, biggest change, huge change in this game. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm ignoring a message. How is synthesis in this game? I've honestly almost never done it. I've basically been hoarding all of my materials for Save the King, Save the Queen, and the Ultimate Weapon. Because they... I think... I might be totally wrong on this. I think in past games you had to... at least in Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm almost positive of this. You had to synth so many things, so your Moogle would level up, and then eventually when it got to the highest level, you could do the Ultimate Weapon. In this game, it is exclusively, once you find one of every type of ingredient, the Ultimate Weapon unlocks. I think Save the King and Queen unlock at, like, once you find, like, 90% of things or something like that. I don't know the exact math, but it's less. And once I found that out, I basically haven't synthed anything. Because I just want to have... theoretically, if I'm able to synth it the second I unlock it, great. You had to synth one of everything, and two had the levels. Alright, so I was sort of combining things. Alright, so that's the wrong one. Nope. I was on the right one. So I'm just... Okay, so first let's find out where I'm going. First off, okay, my bad, that was my leg pressing those buttons. I wish you had a free roaming analog to just go over, because I want to go to Arendelle. I have to now, like, click over 8,000 times to hopefully get there. Where I wish I could just have a cursor and move over there. So, the level requirement for the Caribbean is 34. I believe in San Francisco it is 38. So, I'll be going to Pirates first. Which means... so these little things, as you can see, are treasure spheres. I wish unlocking them being locked and unlocked was a little more obvious. As you can see, it's like this tiny light on them. This one in the middle here I have not done. I'm probably going to get it. Place a marker on that. I'll embark. You know what, let's just embark from Arendelle, because I actually really like flying. This is my ship. This is the Vega. I did not make this. I do not like making ships in this game. The Vega is ridiculously overpowered. And I will better explain how I got this ship when I start flying around. So, the ship segments of this game are pseudo-open world. And they're quite large, if I'm being honest. Now, if you can see, my tiny little radar has this little gem indicator on it. It did not have that before. I think I may have got that with this ship, actually, because I didn't have it before. There are 15 hidden purple gems in the first space map, that when you find all 15, it unlocked the blueprints for me to buy this ship, which I did, and it's just stupid powerful. There's another 15 hidden here, which part of the reason why I wanted to drive a longer distance, because I wanted a chance to find them. So L1 to go, press nothing and you go nowhere, which is kind of handy, so you can just sort of, scope out the environment. Like right here, it says there's a crystal. Okay, it's a blue one. I don't care about blue one. Let's go fight these guys to show you what combat is like. It's not too dissimilar from games in the past. It's a little Galaga-y in Super 3D. It's not particularly difficult. It's shoot all the things, don't get hit. There's a couple of different special weapons you can equip. Every mission with the gummy ship is slightly different, so this one is I have to kill 150 enemies in the fastest time possible. I'm not exactly sure what my time is. I definitely got hit there. It did so little damage, it doesn't register on my health bar, but I felt my controller vibrate slightly. If you can finish a mission without getting hit, you will get a 10,000 or 100,000 point bonus for being untouched. And when your ship starts to glow like that, that means you have an A rank. Good job. Certain items are locked behind getting an A rank. which gives you XP. As you can see, I am ship level 65. I'll be totally honest, I don't know what that means. I don't know what your ship level changes. I have no idea. So, there's a purple gem over here. Some are not very hidden at all. Like this one is really not that hidden. I just haven't been over here yet. So, as strong as the ship is, these actually take quite a bit of bullets. Like an amount that I almost gave up the first time I found one. And it's just in this map, because in the previous map the purple crystals took like 2 shots. Still going? Yep. You know, just real quick. Information. Treasure. Salvager. Oh, why did I just get a trophy for? What is that trophy? I'm sorry, everyone on Twitch is going to get a giant blue screen, but I need to know. Use the gummy ship to obtain 20 unique treasures. Alright. Nope, that's still very much... information... Blueprint fragments, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so... each of these purple crystals contains a blueprint fragment. The reason I was checking this is I wanted to make sure... It's been too long since I've actually shot one that I didn't remember if I could physically break them or not. So, just gonna be a minute of me shooting this crystal. I don't remember how long it takes. It really made them look like FF Crystal. Yeah, they sure did. And it's still going. Oh my god, I do not remember it taking this long. I really need that, like, SpongeBob time wipe of a few moments later. Alright. I forgot I have a big super weapon. This might help. It didn't help. So yeah, what I was trying to say is, yeah, there's a handful of super weapons in this game. Some of them are, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts silliness, like it shoots fireworks. Others are really handy. Like you get a shield. This one is just a massive damage thing, mostly because it's not that hard to not get hit. I might get tagged once or twice and lose my untouchable bonus, but I'm not dying, so that's all I really care about. Especially when you can still get an A while still being hit. I am going to literally hold this button down for a solid minute longer, and if nothing happens, I am just going to leave. It says I've broken these before, but maybe some of the crystals are stronger than others. At least there's some jamming tunes. Oh, no, I was like, oh, man, sounds, because I'm not even looking at the screen anymore. One more attack with the big old super weapon. Crystal. Also, as you can see, like, this thing is enormous. Starting to think I am just flat out not strong enough to open yet. Because, that's a little ridiculous. I'm gonna just put a pin in that one, and I will come back to it later. I am sorry I put everyone through that. See, like, that's a more reasonable amount of time. But those blue ones in the first zone are, like, super easy to break. So, I guess I got into another fight. Take out the enemy as quickly as possible. Can do. So I'll just get my big super laser. Basically wipes everything out. I believe these are the drill guys. Nope, I was wrong. But yeah, other than the open worldness of the ship levels, it's really not that different. I guess some crystals won't break until you hit certain levels or something. Not clear if that's ship or character. It's likely ship level, because I was kind of wondering what the point of your ship level is. And that would make sense. I don't know what max ship level is. Shot in the dark, 99. Because your max character level is also 99. So, there is Pirates of the Caribbean over there. I don't want to go there. I want to go to where my little pin is, which I've already lost it. Oh, no, there it is. Little hot tip for you cats. If you are... So if you hit L1 while you're going, you will stop. Momentum factors in slightly, but if you don't want to run into a rock, because you are, say, boosting, pull out your camera, and you stop on a dime. There's my little hot tip. So over there is a constellation. I'm going to get that first because I will likely forget about it. Constellations are super obvious as they are...
Let's see.
And I already got that one. Great. I don't know where the one I'm missing is then. I think I'm missing one in this map. I'll find it at some point. So here's a treasure sphere. Relatively simple to do. So why no one does them, I don't know. It's just you shoot these things until they line up. There's no skill involved. They snap into place and make it so you can no longer shoot them after they're perfectly lined up. Like so. This one is giving me a little more grief than normal, but as you can see, it's still by no means difficult. There you go. All done. Then you get a ton of experience, a ton of prizes, and I think that gold star there is a special item. got me a level up. Another thing is, if you like upgrading your Keyblades, those treasure spheres contain a ton of fluorite, which is one of the items used to upgrade your Keyblades, I think, for the first 5 levels. So, if you're the type of person who wants to level up a bunch of Keyblades instead of just one, please get those treasure spheres. If I don't see anything immediately around this world, I'm going to pop into it and start with the game proper. Now, in my original playthrough... Yeah, I don't see anything. In my original playthrough of this game, it was my girlfriend and we switched hands world after world. She'd play a world, I'd play a world. Back and forth, back and forth. So there are a handful of worlds that, while I've seen everything, I didn't touch them myself. This is one of them, and the final world is another one. So, 2 of the 3 worlds left are going to be fun for me. So, I will 100% be watching all of the cutscenes, because, I don't know, why not? They put work into them. They look pretty. So I know Kingdom Hearts 3 is not the most visually realistic game, but the amount of stuff crammed into this game, specifically with effects. I mean, this is a hefty game. So a lot of people, when they got to this world, kind of gave up because the mechanic changes pretty significantly. I personally think it's great, because I think Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a fantastic game, but I don't disagree with the complaint, because if you wanted to play a Kingdom Hearts game, this world is barely a Kingdom Hearts game.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Now, the great thing about this world is they used to stick out like a massive sore thumb.
Pirates again.
You can't really tell with Sora,
world.
but if you look at
could
Donald and
anyone not?
Goofy, they look more
Still,
realistic. Like Donald
it's a
actually
real
has like
shame we don't
discernible
have a bigger
feathers.
ship. Where else? The edge of the world!
Like Donald
Captain Sora!
is that level of real where he's got a little bit of that
What ails ya,
Howard
Mr.
the
Goofy?
Duck going on.
The edge of the world! Aye.
The Frozen World might be people's
We're
least
running
favorite.
out of sea, sir!
Aye! We're
Um,
running out of sea!
I think that's silly. I can see why people might not like the Frozen World, because the movie is kind of shoved down your throat. I personally think Frozen World Arendelle is great. It's got some really fun Heartless in it.
Hard to starboard!
But there's no time, Captain!
I saw a sky boss in this world that looked like... I don't know if I remember a sky boss. Might just be forgetting something. So this is I believe, the second time this world has showed up in the game, and I find it a little odd that it, in one, was called Port Royal, and now it's called the Caribbean. I don't know why the name change, but whatever. Minor detail. Not a huge deal.
Where'd we end up this time?
Wah, wah. So I have a fun little, I mean, if you aren't familiar
We've
with
been
this
walking forever.
opening scene of the game, you won't know how much of a lifesaver this tip is, but I'll give you a little tip
Pirates? We won't get anywhere without a ship.
when I get to it so I can explain it.
A ship.
Sorry. This is Squad 1. Oh boy.
It is a ship!
So, you see the ship, it's going through the desert. It is much like it is in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I didn't see, I don't remember how many of these movies there are. 11?
Hey, Sora.
I've only seen
Jack Sparrow!
3? Or only 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. I
Jack
didn't
Sparrow.
just see 3.
Sure is.
Hey, Jack, where are we?
Jack Sparrow, unsurprisingly,
Ship absconding. Help me
Johnny
catch
Depp.
the pearl before she gets away.
did not reprise his role as
Aye,
Captain
aye,
Jack for this
Captain.
game. So, you're supposed to run after the ship, and it takes a long time, and it fires guns at you and everything. Here's a super quick way to do this, is you get as lined up as you can, and you shoot Blizzard, and then you just grind.
We better get rid of them quick.
Who's shooting at us?
And it is...
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
I mean, I
comes
didn't
some more.
actually cast Blizzard fast enough. It is possible to hit Blizzard so quickly that you skip all of the Heartless spawning, you skip all of the guns firing. It was on
That's who's
me, I
doing
was
this.
worried about talking about it more than doing
I
it.
said you could use my ship.
So these guys, very tanky.
Freeze! Here we go!
And now we'll get to see the Blizzard Claws on full display. Really just tear into people. As you can see by that big spin move, very similar to one of the finishing moves of the Monsters Inc. Keyblade. I actually think this world might have the least returning people as to voice their characters. That's not entirely fair, because Monsters Inc. really only has 2 people, and neither of them are returning. So that's, you know, Randall might be. I don't, but Mike and Sully didn't.
Jack! Mr. Gibbs!
Aye, Captain.
I thought so. I expect you're able to account for your actions then.
Sir?
There's been a perpetual and virulent lack of discipline upon my vessel. Why?
Sir, You're in Davy Jones' locker, Captain.
Gasp.
Davy Jones' locker?
I know that.
Speaking of
I
voice
know where I
actors,
am.
it's
And don't think I don't.
Haley Joel Osment, the voice actor of Sora for,
I'm in
well,
Davy Jones'
in every game
locker.
since the first game.
Assuredly.
It's always kind of
Jack
bothered me
Sparrow.
that in interviews, in
Barbossa!
press, I've never once heard him ever bring it up.
Hector! It's been too long, hasn't it?
Now,
Aye, Isla de Muerta.
it's usually
remember?
because he
You shot me.
might be doing press for something
didn't.
else. I don't know. But to me, if you've been voicing the
Sora,
character for so
we
long,
meet
like
again.
how do you not talk about
It's
that?
lovely to see you all.
Oh, Will, Elizabeth. Is something about you different?
Yeah, you look all swashbuckling.
Well, I've seen some adventures, but I never thought I'd find you here.
Speaking of, where exactly is here? What's all this about a locker?
Davy Jones' locker. Jack neglected to repay a certain debt to Jones. So Jones sent the Kraken to devour Jack. And that's how he ended up here.
You know what's really upsetting? The Kraken
Then
isn't a Heartless.
Davy
Spoilers.
Jones' locker. You're saying that we've gone beyond...
Beyond the grave?
Sorry, you've died like 180 times. It's really not a big deal.
And we're here to wrest Jack from his fate.
See, it's Alma. Out and about, eh? You had an agreeable sense of the macabre to any delirium.
He thinks we're a hallucination.
Complete with these three masqueraders.
Shout out to that guy in the background who's not
this is
saying or
real,
doing
we're here.
anything.
We've come to rescue you.
Huh? Have you now? That's very kind of you. But it would seem that as I possess a ship and you don't, you're the ones in need of rescuing. And I'm not sure as I'm in the mood.
Jack! Cutler Beckett has the heart of Davy Jones. He controls the Flying Dutchman.
He's taking over the seas.
And he must be stopped. The brethren caught is called.
Leave you people alone for just a minute and look what happens. Everything's gone to pot.
As much as that was
I'm
a
lost.
shot of Donald's
What's going
butt,
on?
it was a really good
Well,
showing
sounds
of what
to
I
me
mean. Like
this
the characters are
Beckett fella they
more real.
mentioned
Like
is trying to
Goofy
conquer
has
the ocean.
fuzz.
Oh,
If you look at his ears,
yeah. No conquerors.
yeah, there's a good shot of Donald.
Listen, Jack. The world needs
They
you back
get
something fierce.
realistic.
And you
It's
need a
kind of
crew.
creepy, but it makes them fit better.
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to annihilate me.
Jack, we're on your side.
So you are, mates. I never could have caught the pill without you. Sora, Donald, Goofy, you're hired.
Yes.
Now, as for the rest of you,
I was about to ask if the first game, or if Kingdom Hearts 2's events in Port Royal were canon to this, but I guess him knowing everyone's name kind of confirms that.
Jack. Which way you going, Jack?
Jock. And now we get a boat.
right then, Mr. Sora, the helm is yours, provided you pass muster.
Huh?
See that island there with the 2 peaks? Prove you can reach
That looks like a butt.
and the open sea is yours.
Oh. Aye, aye.
All right. So now we boating. So we got speed up, slow down, steer, move the camera, aim, fire, and toggle perspective. I actually would have, before doing this world, I actually would have liked to have gone back to an old save of Assassin's Creed Black Flag so I can better compare the ship controls. Black Flag has fantastic ship controls. But I haven't played that game since it came out. So I don't really
Said
remember.
to head for the island straight in front of us.
So here's our person. We've got this or this. I'm gonna just... This is definitely more of a combat view. But for funsies, gonna do this. And because I'm already forgetting if I said it or not, I might have, but I credit where credit's due. That blizzard trick for catching up to the ship was entirely on my girlfriend. She figured that out. I would never. Alright, so here's the next thing.
So, we do have a destination, right?
Oh, I can't tell anymore.
It's just making it up.
So, I have a friend, big Kingdom Hearts fan, who is currently, at least last I talked to them,
Cast your
is
fate
on this
with Jack
world and stuck
Sparrow,
on it because they
and
cannot
you'll
figure out the
soon
ship
be
combat.
sharing in the wrath
To
of
me,
Davy Jones.
and
The
anyone
guy
familiar
Will
with
mentioned?
any
Who
kind
does
of
he
video
think
game
he
logic.
is, anyway?
As you can see, those boats
And
had
what did Jack ever do
giant
to him?
green shoot me orbs.
Truly.
Shoot the orbs, the
You
boats
don't
die in
know
one
who
hit,
David
making
Jones is.
combat
And you say
super
you
simple.
be men of the sea.
Let's put it this way. We're from another sea.
I now.
Yes.
Jack and Davy Jones' fate be intertwined. Jones, him raise Jack's precious pearl from the depths and make Jack captain for 13 years. In exchange, Jack promised to give Jones him soul as payment.
Now, obviously,
But 13
fighting
years
two ships,
pass,
pretty simple.
and Jack
I know
failed
how
to return.
a little more hectic
So Jones,
the final battle in this
him
world
send
can
the
get.
Kraken to devour Jack, taking him and the pearl back.
I imagine
to
it does
the
get
depths.
much harder because it visually looked pretty
If
overwhelming
Jones learned that
in the
wicked
later
Jack
level,
cheated
later on in this game,
him
or in
gonna
this world, I should
punish
say.
Jack even worse.
But in case for some strange reason
Jack's
someone out there does not know about the shoot me orbs, shoot them. It does make things simpler. It's not a
You mean
complete solution. You still do have to survive, but it makes the fights
Let the
easier.
Kraken have a crack. I ain't scared.
Not scared at all. That be rare. Most men, them run for land at the mention of the Kraken. Not you. But Jack.
So I know
be
a
scared.
big complaint in this game
He want to
is
be
that
free
a lot
of
of the
his
worlds
debt to
seem
Davy
a little
Jones.
tacked on. They
That's why
have
he
very
need
little
the
to do
box.
with the plot,
It
like
be
the
a
overall
chest
plot of the game.
Where Davy Jones lock away the part of
While
him
I
that
don't
hurt.
entirely disagree
The
with
pain
that,
cause him was too much
Sora
to
is from
live
Atlantica Sea.
with,
Yes,
not enough to cause him to
Mer
die.
Sora is best Sora. But yeah, I don't disagree with the
And
sentiment that
part
the
of him is
worlds are
that?
pretty detached from the overall plot of the game. They are. However,
Him hard.
replay any world in any Kingdom Hearts game. They're all kind of detached. That doesn't make it
How
a
does he do it?
good thing, but
Creature absent
it's not
of
something
heart,
unique to this
and
game
yet
like many people seem to
somehow
think it
able
is.
to keep existing.
Like, yes,
Not
as we
even
can
my
see,
finest replica can
we have
claim
Organization
that achievement.
13 members
The
here,
secret
but
must be in that box.
they don't
I
have to be.
know
It doesn't
what
change a whole
mysteries
lot.
It contains.
I believe our orders were to find the box and seize it. No more.
So, I've always loved
Put a
Luxord
leash
because
on
he
that
is the
runaway
most,
curiosity.
like,
Always so
I don't know, to me he's always looked like the rejected
Why would
sixth
the
member of the
organization
Backstreet
seek
Boys.
me out just as soon as I was recompleted, if not to affirm my intellectual prowess and invest in my research. Every stride I make is a stride for all of us.
Oh, really? And what exactly are we striding towards?
Luxord, do I detect a hint of treachery in your words?
And Vexen here, I don't know. He's just got a real...
Don't be absurd.
Hateable face.
But to be clear, I serve
I don't
the
like
organization.
Vexen.
I don't share your need to please Xemnas. He's good at wrapping
Might
you
be that
around his
chin.
little finger.
That chin
Always
looks like
has
it could
been.
cut glass.
All I desire is the freedom to continue my research. Ansem the Wise refused to nurture my talents, so I cast my lot with Xemnas. With Xehanort, rather. Simple as that.
I see. And you don't care how he uses your research?
Not in the slightest. All that concerns me is that I complete the perfect human vessel.
You've basically done it several times already.
That's all well and good.
Kind of.
But I know this
Not
world
perfect.
better than you.
But damn
Kindly
close.
stay out of the way.
Oh, of course. Considering those pests have shown up, I'd hardly get anything done.
One thing that's always bothered me about the
I already
organization
know what to
13
do
Cloaks,
with the
so
pests.
while cool,
Then you can resume your
always loved
stuffy
them.
studies.
If you look at the bottoms
my
of the
boy.
zippers, the zipper's technically
watching from the
broken
shadows
on all
then.
of them. Because like it's zipped up near the top and near the bottom, it's already being disconnected. We've all had zippers do that. The zipper's broke. It's a weird design choice. I like Vexen. They gave him big crazy eyes in this game. Yes, it's I mean it goes without saying. Vexen is doing some Alita cosplay. And this is where Sora drowns. It's a weird way to end this series.
Thanks, Jack. You could have warned us.
So one thing
Yeah, everything went
in this game,
topsy-turvy and
they do
upsy-downsy.
Well,
that
at least we're
not
back in
every
the
game
land of the
does.
living.
It's one of those small touches. Is when Sora comes out of water, he is visibly wet. Something that
But that be no reason to rest
technically
easy.
games as far back as like 2007 might have been the first time I've seen it, but it's still something rare today. So anytime I see it,
I've
I
never seen one like that.
like it. It's a nice detail. It goes a long way in my books. Just like leaving tracks in like sand and snow and stuff.
Heartless!
It's the little things, you know? Oh, you know what? Brandon, you had mentioned a Sky Boss in this world. I totally forgot about
Look out!
this boss fight. Vexen voice actor is the same one as Ken in Digimon. Huh.
Barbosa, have you allied with those
Well, the
thieves
next
again?
time Vexen shows up, I'm just going to start yelling about
Why
black
would I
towers.
conspire with them?
But you did conspire with them.
Could you discuss it later?
There's your trademark. There's your trademark Kingdom Hearts cutscene where Sora gets told something that's whispered and you don't get to see their lips, and it's never subtitled. It always happens. So I actually like this boss. I like the boss fight, and I like its
sure do
design.
wish we could get a little closer.
What? What the hell? We can't do that.
Except we totally can. Kind of.
We can! Sora!
And here we go, the most ridiculous thing Sora has ever done.
Donald and Goofy!
Literally
Protect the ship!
grinding
I'll
on
handle the Heartless.
smoke. Cue Sora ditching all gravity. Yeah, exactly. This is the one part. Like, I know he does a lot of anime stuff of like jumping 9,000 feet, but the grinding on the snow has always bothered me. You're grinding on the smoke, sorry, not snow. It's always bothered me a tiny bit. Defeat the massive flying Heartless, protect the Black Pearl, change the altitude up and down, turn left and right, hold R2 or X to fire repeatedly, press circle to launch torpedoes that will track the target, square to barrel roll. Alright, not too dissimilar from the gummy ship. Nice. You know, I like the little, like, scoot out of the way when he fires the missiles. Alright, take out some of these guys, because it's pretty easy experience. I think that ding was him hitting the ship. Press triangle when you're near the giant Heartless. Alright. Well, let me get there first. Yeah! Now we get into some real Shadow of the Colossus territory. Where we're climbing all over them. Yeah, so I think this Heartless is super cool. This whaling is a little ridiculous, and this like spinning for eternity is also ridiculous, but whatever, it's fun. Climbing on the back of giant things, always cool. As you can see, that barrier, really forgiving, because I got hit, because I was not paying attention. And there's the obligatory getting thrown off, because you can't just damage the thing forever. Now some more smoke grinding, because it's cool.
Whoa.
I actually missed that prompt, and it auto put me back on its back. I'm not going to complain about that. But I'll own up to my mistakes. I did miss that prompt. Black Pearl is under attack. Yeah, I know, but it hasn't taken that much damage. Get off my back. Trying to do enough damage to get rid of this bird. How does it feel we're playing it so soon after the initial playthrough? Honestly, pretty good.
The big one's still firing at the ship.
It helps that I had already touched on that in our initial playthrough, Carly, that you and I traded off worlds. So half of this game, even though I saw the whole thing, half of this game is new to me playing it. So it doesn't feel like a complete redo. Like this world, I didn't play this world, so this is new to me. Even though I know all the things, and I'm going to take a bunch of tips that you totally figured out.
Take this!
And honestly, what can I say? I'm a sucker. I like me and my Kingdom Hearts. I will almost definitely replay this game a third time at some point.
Oh no!
If it's true that they will be adding DLC to this game instead of doing a final mix release like they have always done in the past, I'll definitely be touching the game again. There's obvious things like they could add more battle gates.
Donald? Goofy?
I was reading an article today of like, here's some things we'd like to see as DLC. One of them was more worlds. I don't see that happening. I don't see us getting more worlds in DLC. Maybe mini worlds, similar to like 100 Acre Woods or something. Something tiny. I could see us getting that in DLC. My biggest want in DLC would be Olympus Coliseum, because it's been in all of them, and we don't have one. Only advice in this world: Blizzard and crabs. Yes. I definitely remember crabs for sure. And, oh right, you talking about Blizzard reminds me I wanted to talk about magic in this game.
Regarding the brother,
but I need to be controlling Sora to
fair compensation.
Have a better conversation about the magic.
Square my debt with Jones. Guarantee my freedom.
Of course. It's just good business.
Were I in a divulgatory mood, what then might I divulge?
Everything. Where are they meeting? What are their plans?
Oh no. So, this is the Caribbean. It's super cool. I like this world a lot.
Shall we what?
Some pirate won't get anywhere without a ship. So, let's go get one.
Oh, yes!
Sora and Jack sure are cut from the same cloth.
They really are.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. All the power under sea you ever wish for be yours.
Free her how?
Sora?
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing really. I'm good.
Sora's always good. He doesn't know how to feel sad. So, magic. Actually, let me look at these first. L2 dive, R2 surface, circle to move more quickly. Cool. So, magic. Build the high wind again. Yes, I wish I could. So, for me, my initial playthrough, and basically every other Kingdom Hearts game I've ever played, on your quick menu, I would have fire on square, thunder on triangle, and, boy, why can't I think of any other magic? I don't know. Gravity on circle, maybe, from Kingdom Hearts 2. Cure always on X. Everyone put Cure on X. If you don't, you're a nightmare. For me, as you can see, I have water on circle because, well, water is combines several types of magic. Obviously, it's just water, but one, when it goes around you, it attacks everything around you, and then obviously it has that big attack. It's great. It's like a mix of fire's projectile while combining it with like an AoE of thunder. Fantastic. Thunder, I tried to play with arrow. I just don't like arrow. It's bad. I don't enjoy it. Thunder is just too good. Everyone, thunder goes on triangle. And back to what I was saying about ice, I'm a sucker for ice things. Instead of fire, I put Blizzard on square because I just like my ice. However, this game also, if you hold your shortcuts button, you also get 2 sub-menus. So, I have my fire here, my arrow here, and still Cure on X because that's where Cure goes. So this is Arrow, gives you a little win thing. It's not that exciting. It has helped me in some of the Flan missions, though. That's about it. I'm gonna keep this. So, one of my biggest letdowns with this game and Magic is it's really not that much of it. Arrow in 1 is still the best. Yes, Arrow in 1 is fantastic. Actually, that's probably usually what I had on Circle in Kingdom Hearts 1, because Arrow in 1 is a fantastic defensive magic. There is no defensive magic in this game. It's strange. Especially because it's been so prevalent in the other games. Now I'm gonna sit and do some ability stuff because it's been a while and I don't remember what I have. Counter Impact is the best one. I almost never use it. Anything to do with focus, ignore it. I miss Gravity and Stop. Gravity and Stop both pretty good. Fusion Rocket, yep. Throw that on. Another Air Slide, sure. I think at some point I do want to maybe try a 0 XP run of this game. I'm told 0 XP runs are really when food becomes important, because any boost helps. Speaking of food, I'm going to eat some in a minute. And not in real life. I'm going to get Sora to eat. There's things I want there, but I don't have enough points. More team attacks? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't have to use them, but the option's always nice to have them. Share prizes is an ability that one coming across in the first game did not know what it meant. Never bothered to Google it. Apparently, it's actually pretty handy. I was watching a level 1 run of Birth by Sleep earlier. It's good. I saw clips of a level 1 run in this game, and people were getting one-shot killed in San Francisco, and that sounds infuriating. I don't know if I want to deal with that. I've never done a 0 XP run. I've done a speed run that I won't shut up about of Kingdom Hearts 1, so like you're beating the game at like level 16 or something, which is still quite weak. But anyway, back to share prizes. Share prizes is if Goofy is around like health or magic orbs, and he is full health or full magic or full of whatever orb he picks up, he automatically gives it to the party member that needs them, making this actually a pretty decent ability. Would recommend. The first game did not put it on because I didn't understand it. So this is your cuisine. Gives you whatever I'm not really looking for the best. I'm just, I don't know, just throwing on whatever, really. Beef satay. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. I mostly want the magic up, because magic is great. Mushroom terrine, carrot porridge, sea bash, poulet, beef satay, crepe Suzette. That sounds like 8 meals worth of food. No, I don't want to save that. Duration 34.5 minutes. Cool. Next, let's go here to get our photo mission bonuses from last time. Thank you for giving me an AP boost. Did it get... So, as much as I love doing the photo missions, my biggest hate is I wish when you got to a new world... you know what? I think I know why they don't. I wish they would unlock when you get to a new world, so you could just do them as you get through that world, but I think they're trying not to spoil things, and that's why they don't, so I guess that's why they don't give it to them when you first get here. That makes sense. I believe the first time you come across adamantite is in this world. So, great. I'm going to probably keep it. I don't know if I'm actually going to level up any Keyblade farther than I have now. Because I want to save all that stuff for some newer Keyblades. Also, super important. To anyone who doesn't know, it was one of my biggest complaints with the game is outside of the Kingdom Key, when your weapons transform, it is a pretty lengthy weapon transformation. When I say pretty lengthy, I mean, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds, which, how often the weapons transform, 2 or 3 seconds adds up a lot. If that bothers you as much as it bothered me, go to Configuration, go back, go all the way down to Keyblade Cinematics, and they're normally set on normal, set them to basic, and now you will just flash and your weapons will change a la the transformation for the Kingdom Key, making it way better. There's also, actually, you know what? I just saw some stuff in there that I could turn off while I'm at it. Attraction cinematics, might as well turn them off. I skip them. Actually, no. I'm going to leave on attraction cinematics because 1, they're always skippable. 2, it gives me a second or two to like take a drink or whatever I might be doing, so I like leaving those on. I don't know what most of the... Oh, default. Oh. Choose this for more stable graphical movement. Choose this for smoother graphical movement. I'd actually be curious to see a side-by-side of stable mode and default mode. I'm not sure what the difference is, but I'm not going to touch it. Screen size. If part of the game screen appears cut off, adjusting screen settings, blah, blah, blah. Screen brightness. Alright, cool. Actually, let's get this massive chest first.
Nice.
And then save it. And speaking of saving it, and speaking of food, I'm not going to get food. However, I am going to get up for, I don't know, 30 seconds. I am in desperate need of a glass of water. I'll be right back. Let me just bump into everything possible 800 times while I try to sit back down. But now I have water. Remember, kids, it's important to stay hydrated, especially when you're playing Kingdom Hearts and you won't shut up about it. And specifically for me and anyone in the Maritimes, or at least where I am at, it has been uncharacteristically dry for some reason, even though we're known for being, you know, pretty moist. It's been really dry, so liquid is important. That is one of my favorite types of coral in real life. I don't remember what it's called, but shout out to that coral. You're pretty. So another thing, a photo mission that unlocks in the last world of the game is photographing all of your teammates in the game. There are 12 teammates total in the game, I believe. And this is definitely one of those things that helps having endgame knowledge going through a second time. So just every time I get to a new world, take their picture. I usually let them pose for it.
What's all this about?
Cool, great, nailed it. One huge thing I miss from Pirates World KH2 is the score. I agree. That Pirates of the Caribbean music is fantastic. It's, I'll go as far as saying it's a damn shame that they don't have it. Cool, I already forget how to do things. Nope. 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 There's a big button that says press L2 to dive, and somehow I couldn't find it. Oh, thanks for just leaving the controls on the screen there, video game, because I'm going to forget that 150 times. So, super cool thing about this world is basically everything. Underwater combat is completely different. You have different moves. Your spells work differently. It is... a lot of work went into this world. So, while it is a shame about the pirate score, I will admit this song, at least the battle track, still pretty good. So there's like thunder underwater. Wait, fish. Can I just grab you, fish? Fish! Oh yeah, that makes sense. They're just food. Well, still, gimme. Come here. Oh, see an item. So let's test some magic out underwater, because it looks super cool. So as you can see, okay, so water stays water, and I actually can't use water underwater. Neat. So we have Sea Fire. And not too dissimilar from normal fire. Sea Blizzard. That is... I love Sea Blizzard. It is so cool. It's like a big piece of coral shooting at a Keyblade. Sea Thunder. Shoots a big... doesn't work too dissimilar from Thunder, as it's like mostly a ranged spell. But the fact that it has that little thunder orb going first, nice little touch. Sea Arrow, I've never seen it. Okay, Sea Arrow looks actually pretty cool. I saw that the Ship Gummy boss from 2 was in this world somewhere. We like it, you get ice. Yeah, I like ice, and I'm never gonna... Give me ice with dumb lightning bolts etched into it, and you got something that I'm gonna use forever. Because those are my 2 favorite aesthetics. I felt thunder was different. In water, you need to aim where it hits rather than it hitting everywhere around you. Okay. Not having enemies using that spell, it was hard to tell how much. But no, it makes sense. It does. It is clearly a projectile like fire. It still looks great though, and I'm probably going to use it a bunch. Ooh, lobster. I bet I can take that. Knew it. So I'm glad so much effort went into this world, because I'm probably going to spend a lot of time underwater. Okay, so let's try some... Okay, yeah, it is actually... It does work a little bit different. Another underwater thing I like that they did is, as you can hear, Sora is muffled. Not a huge thing, but... Thanks, Donald! If only you could point out what ingredients you were talking about. Is it this? Is it these scallops? I'm glad that those things don't do a ton of damage, because the camera is getting a little squirrely on me. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of chests in here. Panacea, Master's Ring. I have no business with that. Actually, it's been a few worlds. I should probably do an equipment check to make sure everyone is using the best things they can. Is there anything over here, or is this just a different way out? Just a different way out. Would you look at that? Why can't I grab those fish? Those fish are too cute to eat anyway, it doesn't matter. Another lobster. And a barrel, or a box, whatever it was. That was actually, okay. Video game, you said crab? That's clearly a lobster. So this little, like, that big spin at the end of a combo is great, and that 1-2-3 stab underwater, also great. I want to try using arrow underwater on some people. It's okay. Oh wow, I can just hold that. Good to know. More fish. Alright. Left or right? Go left first.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Yeah, no, air doesn't do that much. Oh. And it's nice that underwater everything becomes like a long-range move. Brandon, thank you for sending me a picture of Ice Neck. I stand corrected. Ice is not always my aesthetic. I don't like Ice Neck. Is this the... Okay, no, this is a dead end. Good. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going the right way. Now this just has, if I remember, just money forever. And I'm not sure if this is a bug. I mean, it's not that much money, so it's not worth to constantly do, but... Oh, the money does tap out here eventually? Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna sit here and, gather as much money as I can. Oh, yeah, it's already gone. That still lasts a long time, though. I really wish it was just a one pickup and you got, you know, whatever the max amount was. Not a big deal, though. Alright, see some more scallops. Is it scallops or scallops? I think I say scallops. I realize this is not a great question to ask chat because it's a verbal-based question and you can only type to me. Unless you want to type out things phonetically.
It's getting cozy down here. Be careful.
No, Goofy, it's not getting cozy. Can I pick up the starfish? Nope. But I could pick up that lobster next to it that I didn't see. Nice. Okay, there's your adamantite. Cool. Upgrade keyblades. Scallops? 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 Oh, jeez. Scallops. Scallops. Man, I don't know if I'm pronouncing either of your spellings correctly. Scallops, scallops, and scallops. I don't know. I can't tell if you guys are trying to spell out the exact same thing or not. Just because it's hard to spell phonetically. But let's just call them what they're really known as. Expensive. Wow, just spamming thunder really just clears out everything, doesn't it? Oh, thunder actually has, like, pretty limited range. Wasn't there a Kingdom Hearts world where you went underwater and you had limited breathing? Or am I just thinking of just another underwater world in a different video game series? So many jellyfish. If only I could do something about them. Wait, did that actually clear them out? That definitely did. Huh. Well, if you never knew that, use magic. Gets rid of them. There's your little, there's your new tip, in case no one knew. Don't recall it in KH. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Oh! Okay, you know what? Let's have another fun pronunciation game. How do you pronounce that word? I've always said auriculum, which I know is wrong because I'm missing the letter C. Remember underwater controls in 1? Well, yeah, I remember there was the underwater world in Kingdom Hearts 1, but you didn't have to get air. Honestly, I'm probably thinking of Assassin's Creed 4. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that word. It's one of those things that, like, as a dumb baby, I called it auriculum because I misread it, and it's just kind of stuck with me for almost 20 years. Even though I know it's wrong. It's just like I say, what is it? I say Ocarina of Time, like I'm adding letters because I was a dumb child and just stuck. Oracale. What? Oracale guy? What? Also, I could have swore I already had one of these already. I guess not. Maybe I imagined it. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. How to pronounce that word that I'm not gonna say again because I know I'm wrong. All right, let's all see if you can hear my YouTube play. Oh god! Oh god! I have to mute the stream. I can't. All right, I'll see if I can play. Hopefully, you guys can pick up my YouTube. And this will most certainly get me banned, but I don't really care. Play. Just play. Just pronounce the word.
Orichalcum. Orichalcum.
Orichalcum. There you go. A video with 28,000 views tells you that's how it's pronounced. I'm gonna forget it in Orichalcum. Yeah, you got it, Carly. Good job. You know what, Brandon? I see what you did there. I wish I could still do my Cal voice. I can't. Can I? It's been so long since I've watched Undergrads, I barely remember what he sounds like. And I don't want to make a fool of myself. It wasn't the best Cal impression to begin with, anyway. Both of those. I hate when it looks like there's two ways to go, and you know what? I'm definitely going back. Going by pronunciation of Orichalcum. Yeah, I'm 100% later in the game. I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly again. Mark my words. I mean, pronunciation is just one of those things where you say something for so long that you can't help it. Oh, that's a big chest. That is probably a... I already forgot they're called. Kingdom Classic? Classic Kingdom. Which, that also reminds me, I have to do a sitting and play through some of those. Actually, first, I mentioned checking equipment. Let's do that now before I forget again. That's worse. That's better. And this is how I do all of my equipment. I just click on something, exclusively look at strength, magic, defense. If I see any red, I'm not touching it. And also, this is why I thought I had watch this, Orichalcum is because I have a ring of it. That's why I thought I already had one in my inventory. Don't get me started on Skulltula. Okay, you know what? Well, there you go. I proved it. I just pronounced it wrong. I've always said Skulltula, but it's it's Skulltula, isn't it? Because it's supposed to be Skull Tarantula, so Skulltula. But I say Skulltula because I don't know. I was raised in the woods. Slightly better. Whatever. It's better. Fire defense for upping everything else defense? Sure. Actually, first, give you the best thing I can give you. Magic 53, 56. There you go. Anything better? Nope. Anything better? Nope. Over to Goof. That better? No. Better? No. And better? No. Equipment doesn't really matter. Skulltula is how I say it, and it's wrong. Am I right? Is Skulltula right? Have I always said it correctly and thought it was wrong? I thought the proper way was Skulltula, but I never said it. Whee! Alright, at fast speeds, that's really hard to control. Skulltula. Skulltula. No, I definitely don't say Skulltula. I say Skulltula. Or Skulltula. Nah, I'm close to Skulltula. Just not quite. I'm going this way because I can see a dead end on the map. And that's how you navigate in video games. Because I haven't mentioned it yet, these fish heartless, super cool. I like their designs. I was gonna say, there has to be something here, because... let's do this. There we go. And I just get a ton of money. Well, ton. I mean, for how much money I have, this is a complete waste of time. Because I'm gonna get... I don't know. I got 180 from one stack. And how much money do I have? Like... 17,000? But hey, this is how you get to 17,000, picking up sea gold. So, one thing in this game is that you can access the bistro at any time from save points. For whatever reason, I never use it. I don't know why. Anytime I'm going to, I'll always go all the way back to Twilight Town. It just... I don't know. If I'm using the restaurant, I feel like I have to go to the restaurant. It's a little bizarre, but... eh. I'm 95 years old and stuck in my ways. Leave me alone. Wait a second. That looked like a fish mouth. Nope. Just a bunch of rocks.
Whoa! Something's glowing.
Wow.
That seems suspiciously convenient. I'll check it out.
Almost too convenient. Like, this might be the dumbest the gang ever gets.
This could be dangerous.
But Donald, no pirate worth his salt ignores treasure.
Sorry, you've been a pirate for a minute and a half. Claim the pirate treasure. Who could have seen this coming? Sora, Donald, and Goofy all share one brain cell. I could not agree more. Oh no. I'm on my wrong quick menu. There we go. Actually, that doesn't actually do that much to him. It is easier for me to just hit him. So I also really like this boss. He's a fish. He's got like a pirate's steering wheel. Isn't there a word for a steering wheel on a ship? And I'm just completely blanking on it. But yeah, it's got a little steering wheel for the back fin there. It's got anchors for fins, got fish hooks for the bottom fins, dumb lightning bolts, a helm. Yeah, so he's got a ship's helm for his back tail. Dumb lightning bolts, anchors, and fish hooks. 10 out of 10. Good Heartless design. And I just super got 8. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it. I got the Thun Dagger. Another minor complaint. I'll just use Thunder, for example, just because I got it. Level 1 is obviously called Thunder. Level 2 is Thundara. Level 3, up for debate. It's either Thundaga or Thundaja. And level 4 just replaces the G with the J, making the exact same argument. The two of them are definitely Thundaga and Thundaja, but as to which is which, I really don't know. I always say level 3 is Thundaga, level 4 is Thundaja, but they've never been clarified, so who knows? Ocean Heartbinder lets me summon Ariel. I don't think I've done that in my last playthrough. I don't think so. Summoned everything else. Don't think we ever summoned Ariel. Is this thing? Nope. I feel like there's more here. Take a quick second to look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm sure I'm missing something, but if I am, it's not a big deal. I'll just come back and get it later. Come here, box. So beating that boss is essentially like the halfway-ish point of this world, because after this, we get out of the water and the world kind of changes to more above water. Still some underwater bits, but a lot of boat, a lot of crabs. Arrow looks cool, just doesn't do that much damage. And it looks cool underwater. Where am I? What is happening? I like how he has to like scoot up out of the water to dive under. Sora's always got to be dramatic. Oh.
Huh?
Boat! A big old boat under the...
Cool.
Big old boat found in a cave makes me think of...
Woohoo! It's our very own ship!
You certain about that?
Uncharted. Huh? Uncharted 4 specifically.
What? Jack?
Thunder, Thundara, Thundaga, Thundaja is the proper order based on FF. Well, yeah, that's why it's the same order in this game. But that doesn't tell me which is the proper pronunciation.
Holds no candle.
Like, I say, like I said, I say Thundaga, then Thundaja. It doesn't mean I'm right.
Now then, my ship has a captain, but it does appear I'm in need of a crew.
And then I think after Thundaja, I think that's when you start getting into, like,
you'll have to do.
Mega and Giga, which comes up quite rarely, but it does exist.
Ready now, helmsman?
Ready enough, Captain, but aren't we kind of trapped?
Now, Sora, I know you've made passage through straits far more dire than this. Just follow your heart's command.
When has Sora not done that? Doesn't have anything else to go off of. We have acquired boat. And it's actually so weird that, like, how early they give you the tutorial for the boat, seeing as you immediately never use it for another, you know, good chunk of time. Your new and improved ship, the Leviathan, boasts a range of impressive features. Leviathan Force lands attacks on your enemies and successfully perform another action to fill up the gauge. Once the gauge is full, press triangle to unleash a powerful attack. Press square to summon a barrier of waves to defend yourself against enemy attacks. While at the helm, well, I guess that would have answered my question, but thank you, Carly, for telling me it sooner. Press the touchpad to open the sea charts. They show a number of important features. Current location is your Keyblade icon. Objective is marked with a circle. Waypoint marked with an X. Save point marked with another circle. You can see better in the tiny little picture there. The left side of the screen shows the ship's current stats and the number of crabs required to each next level. So, it's easier in F11 when they just name them Thunder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, that's much easier to remember. But that's also not as exciting of a naming convention. Back to the first page. Never mind, I actually wanted to close. Bloop. So, let's go over to this Moogle that's over here that I think is where I started. Is it in here? Oh no. Okay, so it's not completely straight. You do have to arc the bullets. But like, yeah, see how simple that was? It's my own game.
I'll say.
Being delayed.
She's got nothing on the pearl, mates.
Aww.
I don't know. My screen said I got a comment. Or no, I didn't get a comment. I missaw. Cool, thanks for teleporting me to town. I totally wanted to do that. It's not what I wanted to do. Oh no! It's
that ship.
Plot. Actually, Goofy's shield looks a lot like the.
This time there's somebody aboard.
Like the little summoning charms.
Not the merry company I'd hoped for.
Gasp.
Harley!
A black coat!
Of course.
Oh.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it, that they do me the honor?
Sword looks
Never
like Nick
count your
Carter if he had a
cards until they've
goth
all
face.
been dealt.
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Come now. Are you really so unsophisticated that you decline a gentlemanly conversation?
What'd you say?
Sora, stand down.
I mean, Sora, you
It's
could
the
just
code.
leave.
Mustn't
You don't have to
strike
sit
a
around for
pirate
this.
aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
Ah, yes. And how could I love games and contests without honoring the rules? Because only by winning fairly does victory have any savor at all.
But, of course, the code is actually more guidelines than rules. Speak your piece.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a box. A chest,
So,
perhaps.
because I'm streaming this so late into the game, I don't mind spoiling things that happened prior to me streaming this.
But said box is not a box you want to trifle with, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, there's a box.
Really?
It's super important.
A wager then.
And it's what
And of
basically
what
a ton of
nature
people are looking
would
for.
this wager be?
What
every
say we have a
world
little race to that charming
Disney
port town which
characters
you
or
hold
Organization
so dear.
13 goes to a world to look for a
Port
box,
Royal.
and surprise, surprise, in every world,
Whoever reaches it first,
every other
is the
character thinks
victor.
they're looking for a
And the
different
stakes?
box.
You tell me all about that chest.
Does the box have a name?
Against
Or is it
what?
just called the Black Box?
I will get you whatever it is you want.
Such a plain name.
Done.
Jack?
Then we have an
it's currently
accord.
never had another name other than the Black Box.
Now,
So yeah.
let us begin.
Everyone is looking for the Black
hands!
Box,
Prepare to
but in
make
this case,
sail!
they think they're looking
Jack!
for
Drop canvas.
the
Hey,
box that
Jack!
contains,
With a will, lads.
Jack,
what is it?
Listen!
What?
Davy Jones's heart,
You can't
Jack's
let him
heart,
get his hands on that
something
box.
like that. I don't remember.
Do you
I think it's
really
Dave-
know whatever it is that he's looking for?
Let's just say there's a potential possibility
yeah,
he
I
wants
was
the
right.
chest containing Davy Jones' heart. Because I haven't the foggiest notion why he'd covet the blighted thing.
Is it a black box?
It is more black than blue, so yes.
Do you think it's
And
the
because
one?
Sora is a dummy, he basically thinks
And
every
round the race
box
would
is
keep it out of
the Black
Organization
Box.
13's hands.
Hey. You're right.
What are you three muttering on about?
Basically, we need to win this race.
Precisely. No purchase, no pay. You might have the makings of a pirate after all.
Yeah.
It's race time.
Fire!
First one to Port Royal wins.
Did I say we make it interesting?
Cannon!
Let's try it, those
Go!
cannons.
Fire!
Yeah, tailwind.
Cannon! Go!
I think tailwind speeds me up. Can't really tell. Oh god, I'm steering off track. Ooh. These tornadoes are big and scary.
Fire! All right!
Oh, jeepers.
We gotta stay away from those.
Yeah, we sure do.
He's right on our stern.
I was just about to say, I remember this race being a lot tighter. And yeah, it is a little tight. You screw up once and he is right on you. Also, there's a boat, like, right there. Thank you, minimap. I would not have been able to see that.
Hear my call!
Whee!
Here we go!
A bit much, eh?
That was the most dramatic way to win that race. Just stunting on Luxord.
Lookouts, report!
Starboard side, all clear.
We got this one in the bag.
Oh no! It's more boats!
The game isn't over until it's over.
Luxord is a poor sport. It's almost like he's a villain.
Fire!
Whatever shall I do?
They're closing in! How about? Make ready to return fire!
Aye aye!
Alright, it's boat fight time. Let's fight boats. Monsters get close. Throw up that defense wall. I was clearly super mistimed with it. Because I still got hit a bunch.
Let's do this!
Oh no, where's more boats? I hit someone. That's all that matters. Is there any other boats? No, it's just him. Wow. Just keep on shooting, boys.
Take this! Get him!
Oh no, he's being super creepy with some black stuff. Whoa! Oh no, he teleported. Where could he have gone? There he is. Directly in front of me. Alright. Drop those shields, buckos.
I call winds!
Enjoy the locker, mates!
Did you just say enjoy the lock-on?
I see a ship over to your right.
That's a little meta.
Take defense!
You know what? This fight is already considerably harder. Earlier I was saying the boat stuff might be, like, actually not that hard. I take that back. This is actually a little challenging.
Fire! Defense! Defense!
Look at me be bad at the video games.
Let's do this! Woohoo!
Get bent. I missed everyone. I hit someone. He's the only boat left? Yep.
Take this! Cannons!
Tornado directly in front of me. I think what actually makes this fight, or these boat fights so hard, is you have no way of healing yourself, where every other fight, you do. Board looks sword ship. Okie doke.
Prepare to board!
Skip sequence, no way.
Another game it is.
What's up, dude?
So long! Here we go!
Yeah, Blizzard Claw time.
Okay.
So, their team-up attack is essentially Oron's finishing attack, move from Kingdom Hearts 2. At least that's what it always kind of reminded me of. And this part reminds me of the ending of Kingdom Hearts 2 with Sora and Riku duking it out with Xehanort. Alright, let's see if I can get Stage 2 transformation with Blizzard Blades, where I get high heel skates and, wrist blades. And things continue to be super cool. Because punching and kicking Heartless and Nobodies is way cooler than hitting them with a big old key. Look how strong those are. That's ridiculous. throw out my finisher before my bar runs out. It's really pointless. I think there's only 2 guys in it. Quickly throw out that goofy bomb, that goofy combo. Nice. Ending in style. We did the thing. Good job, us.
Huh? Magnificent. I salute you all, gentlemen.
You're up to something.
Admit it!
Perish the thought. I know when I've been outdone.
You were outdone before you even started, mate. But I admire your conciliatory way of conceding defeat.
Yes. Now I believe I owe you your prize. But I neglected to ask what it is that you want. Perhaps you'll enlighten me.
Take this out of context. You're sending me a clip?
That's easy.
A Twitch clip of someone else?
Let's aboard the Dutchman.
Playing the Kingdom Hearts? I guess I will click on this and see what it is.
Really?
Oh, the clip is called Take This Out of Context.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a clip of me. Oh, no.
Oh, Jack.
I'm afraid to hear what that says.
Well, I didn't tell him which Dutchman.
You tricked him.
Actually,
I'm gonna have to watch this later.
You knew he'd tell you where
But
it was.
I am probably going to save that as a clip and regret it.
I've always been far more interested in the long game. Now let's see where it takes us. That is, if you stay pace.
I only half remember things I'm saying when I'm streaming.
Huh?
The memory of a goldfish.
After him!
After him!
Hey, there's no point.
Why not?
The ship's
Actually, no, during this cutscene, I'm sorry for there's going to be like a weird audio echo for a couple seconds. I apologize.
Let's make berth at Port Royal.
What?
Oh no, he's being super creepy with some black stuff. Oh no.
Look for crabs. They'll set her right.
Crabs? Why crabs?
You know what?
Never mind the particulars, mate. The white crab.
I'm gonna regret it. But that clip, Brandon, gave me a good chuckle. Alright, search Port Royal from top to bottom for crabs. These crafty crustaceans tuck themselves away in all kinds of hiding places, from oaken barrels to cannon barrels. You keep tabs on how many crabs you need and how many crabs you've caught in the upper right corner of your screen. You need 300 crabs. So this is where the game gets a little silly, because it's just find crabs, and you need 300. That's a lot of crabs, and there's even way more. I think there's like well over 1,000 crabs. There's a lot of crabs. But let's go crab hunting. Oh, actually, you know what? I first want to find this chest. This chest right here, because it's the map. And that will help. Now we can go for crab. For craft. You know what? Only complaint about that finisher is it's a little long, if I'm being honest. Like that move there, there's no way to back out of it, and it's pretty lengthy. Actually, you know what? I'm actually not going to look for crab. I think, given the time, I think I'm actually going to save it and end for the night. Because it's Kingdom Hearts, I am likely to stream it more regularly than the Raven, or than I did stream the Raven, because, hey, I beat it yesterday. Good for me. I need to find a dang old save point. That's what I need. I don't know where one is. I want to save it, and when I start stream up again at some other point, I'll look for crab. Man, where is the save point? Is there even a save point on this island?
What point? Over here.
I don't care. I just want to save. I don't want ingredients. I don't want anything. I just want a save point. Video game. Don't care about lucky emblems right now. I just want
over here.
A save. I know. In the next town area, in more inland, I believe. I think I've gone too far. I'm purposely avoiding all of the crabs. I know there's one around here. I'm just purposely avoiding it. I mean, I could just get the crabs and end it when I find a save point. But I don't know. Finding crabs just seems like a good place to stop for now.
I think I see something on the roof.
Wow, this is a real big area. Way bigger than I remember.
Over here! I found some!
Goofy, I don't care. No!
Water? What about the waterfall?
This is just now quest for save point. At least we're getting a good look at the towns. It's a pretty sizable town, I'll give them that. Anything here? Just gonna be enemies here that I'm going to ignore. You would think there'd just be a save when you get off the boat. Is that so hard to ask? You know what? I'm just gonna go with the Googles over here. KH3, the Caribbean save points. No, I don't. That, didn't answer my question. I know there's one around here. I feel like this is one of those cases of like I'm walking everywhere but the one place it's at. Save point. Save point. It's probably stellar, Donald. Can I get that isolated? Donald just yelling crabs. Oh, sorry, you're stuck. Sora! Am I gonna have to get on my boat to get to a save point? I might have to. I don't know, the more I think about it. Maybe crabs have disabled the save point. You might be right, actually. You know what? Let's try that. Ignore everything that I just did, and I'm gonna get my 300 crabs. And, because I think you might be right, because a few other things open up once I get that 300. So, Carly, I think you might be right, that I need to get my minimum 300 crabs and the save point will be unlocked. Good call. I might have just driven away completely to find a save point, which would have... Actually, I can't even get on the boat anyway, because I can't drive the boat until I get my 300 crabs. So, yeah, that is 100% what I have to do. Well, my apologies for wasting everyone's time for what felt like 2.5 hours of looking for a save point that didn't exist. Magic. Sea arrow. Get all the crabs. Look at them crabs. A lot of people don't like this part of the game. I don't disagree. Brandon, did you actually isolate the clip of Donald yelling crabs for me? You didn't have to. I would have just found it later. But still, much appreciated. But yeah, I can see why people might dislike this segment. I think I like it. I don't know. To each their own, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, wow. Huh? Well, we saw a pretty good look there of how much thunder will track. That's pretty excessive. Crabs. I think it's because 300 is like a lot to ask for. I think that might be why people dislike it. 300, like, because 300 is quite a bit. And that's only if... And that's the minimum. If you actually want to, like, fully upgrade your boat, I have no idea how many crabs you need. Over 1,000, I think. Or maybe it is 1,000. I don't know. I'm not sure on the exact number. Wow, I went really far out of the way there. I think fire magic is the most insane with tracking. Oh yeah, no, it definitely is. Fire magic is ridiculous with its tracking. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, seeing as I can't use water underwater, I might as well just temporarily replace it with fire and also upgrade my thunder. Another minor pet peeve: if you have magic hooked up to your shortcut menu, you have to manually attach it to the most upgraded version, because for whatever reason it gives you all 3 spells instead of just one spell that upgrades. It's a little strange. Easy to fix, so not the end of the world, but it's one of those just of like, why? Because why would you use level 1 magic if you have the level 3? Okay, so that's basically where I started over there. You know what? Fire seems to do almost no damage underwater, and as annoying as that kind of is, I kind of like it at the same time. Because it makes sense. No, let me go over here first. Get all the stuff closer to the shore first. It'll be my, like, little way of kind of keeping track of where I've been. Pretty sure using the magic just blew all the crabs away. Picked up a few, but it's actually hard to tell. It's not bad hitting them when there's like one barrel, but when there's a bunch, it's just easier to magic them. Like this. See how much easier that was for the 5 crabs that gave me? No. Still need more crabs. Sorry, I've only got 80 of 300. So, what about up around here? Doesn't look like there's anything. Yeah, a whole bunch of nothing. You can get loads on land. Oh, I know. I know there's a ton of crabs around the town. Which I guess if I'm trying to do this quickly, probably would have been the better way to do it. But now I basically want to get all the underwater crabs before moving on land. Okay, so this is back to where I was, because it's got that chest. There we go. Here's a big old thing of boxes. But is it a big old thing of crabs? There was a few crabs. More crabs. Alright. About a third of the way there. Slowly but surely. We will get crabs. Gotcha. Any more? Up around here, it doesn't look like it. I just watched the one clip. I made a clip on your channel, Brandon. Brandon, you've streamed like 5 times, and all of them were Harvest Moon. But maybe I'll have to go and check it out. You forgot Paper Mario. Oh, right, yeah, you did stream Paper Mario. I'll watch that clip after I get my crabs. I definitely don't ever remember making a clip, but I forget things all the time, so I guess I did. Well, that fight got me all turned upside down. I bet I'm missing a ton of chests underwater, but who's got that kind of time? How deep can I go? I guess that deep. I can't say with confidence that that is all the crabs underwater, but the fact that I have such a perfect number makes me think yes. Either way, time for land. Time for land crabs. And various other land goodies. Like oranges to prevent the scurvy. Or gooseberries. Alright, do my little perform to make 8 cents. $100 isn't too bad, actually.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
You know what's a better place? Okay, the way those reflections were working, I thought the crabs landed perfectly. Oh man, quail? Doesn't love some good quail. Never had quail. Probably never will. Now that's a barrel full of crabs. Look at it just jiggling all over the place. Look at how that barrel had 5 crabs. I don't think 5 crabs is enough to move a barrel. You know what? There was that hit song 10 plus years ago. Crabs in the bucket. And I don't think there's any crabs in any buckets. What are you doing? Was that song actually called Crabs in a Bucket, or was that just like the tag? I don't remember. I never cared for it. I just remember it was popular. What a dumb show off. Crab Bucket. You're right, the song was called Crab Bucket. Well, those crabs are trying to take... Oh, there's way more crabs in this barrel. I physically saw those crabs trying to take it back to their homeland.
Those strange crabs heading up.
Crab. Money. 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 Where's the crabs? There's a bunch of crabs. Yeah, bunch is a stretch. There's crabs. Hi, Ether. That's not crabs. Alright, time to go up. Oh, there's so many crabs there. But that, I think, is for sliding. So I'll do that after. Crabs up here. Nope. There's crabs. Can't escape from me. Those are some adamant crabs that don't want to be turned into a boat. Remember, kids, despite what any modern building and any modern shipbuilding technique will tell you, it's not wood or steel or whatever combination of metal most ships are made out of today. I just assume steel. I have no idea. But it doesn't matter, because the right answer is crabs. Oh, there's crab barrel. Oh, they went all over the dang place. Yoink. Let's stay along the beach to stay consistent in our searching methods. Oh, hey, what's up?
That legion of crabs went right back out.
Well, they're gone now. I took them and they're in my pants.
Nice moves!
Where's the beef? Oh, there's a big, I wonder if that's high enough to do that from. It's a big old drop chest, or drop attack thing. Oh yeah, that's high enough. I'll even get these delicious roof crabs while I'm at it. Oh yeah, that was high enough.
Back off!
Smash! Look at all those
I
crabs.
bet you that's nearly enough.
Yeah, it's nearly enough. It's not enough. Don't get my hopes up. Oh, missed a chest. And a box. Does that box have crabs? I missed a lot of boxes. None of them had crabs.
Oh boy, let's see if there's more.
Oh, this guy looks sad.
The crabs are getting away.
Oh my god, there's so many crabs in this tree. It's ridiculous. That's why this guy's sad.
I just saw a huddle of crabs.
Headed for the fort. Thanks for the tip, buddy.
Sora, over here. I found some.
Yeah, I found some too. Look. I am kind of curious why it wants me to do Trinity Sled there. And yeah, I was up here before. Double checking I got everything. Certainly looks like it. Jack is stuck on a bush. Good job. No chest under this bridge. And these two barrels should be enough. No, come back, crab barrel. Alright, there's my 305 crabs. So I can go save it. Alright, there's a whole bunch up there. Let's go. They're on the way. I'll get these crabs. I knew there was something to do with that thing. Just kind of forgot. Alright, there's my 300 crabs.
Aye, that's all of them. Now, to my final task. Be back in a trice. There, mates. Fit to sail any sea. Now, Sora, one final inquiry. Is there any particular reason you wanted this ship?
Yes, it's made of crabs.
Yeah. To explore the seas. Free as the wind.
Good answer. You are a pirate. Captain Sora.
But Jack, why do you keep saying final? Like you're leaving?
Yeah, Jack.
It's because this me has run his course, mate.
Try to go save, but you need some crabs. No crabs in the bucket.
Aye, the surrogate me that the goddess of the sea sent here to help you lot. Of course, any me is still me.
If I had any rhythm, I'd try to read that message in the tune of the song, but I only half remember it.
She smiles upon us, Sora. And let's leave it at that, shall we? For now, the real me has a crucial engagement. At Shipwreck Cove, where the pirate brethren will meet Beckett and his lot in battle to win back our freedom.
Then let us help.
No, it's for pirates to resolve, but not you, Sora.
But you already said I was a pirate. Doesn't that mean I can help?
You're as free as the wind now, and far you'll go.
Oh.
The biggest plot twist in this entire game. Jack was also crabs. I like how they just dive back into the water, like, excuse you, I could use those crabs to build my boat.
So, Jack was showing us the way.
Even if he did get tricked.
No, Jack was not showing you the way.
He said it was the pirates' battle.
A bundle of crabs who believed they were Jack was showing you the way.
But a fight for pirates...
So,
is a fight for us.
I think the first time through this
Let's
scene...
find the real Jack.
Yeah, the first time through the scene, I think where it calls for 300 crabs, I think when we hit 500 or 600, it like forces you, like just teleports you right to the boat where they're like, that's enough crabs. 600? Okay. 600 makes sense. It's double what you need. And there's Davy Jones in his little bucket.
You made a deal with me, Jack, to deliver the pirates. And here they are. Don't be bashful. Step up. Claim your reward.
Sparrow! Your debt to me is still to be satisfied. 100 years in servitude aboard the Dutchman. As a start.
That debt was paid, mate.
You escaped.
Which
I propose an
Pirates
exchange.
movie is this plot primarily based off?
Will leaves with us.
I'm not familiar
and
enough.
You can take Jack.
Or is it even based off any of them? I want to say the fourth one? Third one? Man, I clearly don't remember the third one that well.
You have no right.
King.
As you command, your nips.
Scurvy blackguard!
3 was At World's End. I could have swore I saw that one. And I'm sure I did. I just not
You
remembering
wouldn't
it.
want to damage the leverage now, would you?
Which one was 2? Dead Man's Chest? I'm definitely more familiar with 1 and 2.
Now.
I mean, David Jones looks great in this.
Advise your brethren. You can fight, and all of you will die, or you cannot fight.
Little did you
case
know
only
that
most
they're
of you will
all
die.
secretly crabs. Every last one of them.
We will fight. And you will die.
Especially Keira Knightley. The K in Keira Knightley stands for crabs. The D in Johnny Depp stands for dang crabs. Hey, look, a save point. So that's a little silly, because you have to go through 2 boss fights and collecting a whole bunch of crabs before they give you a save point. When you get here, they should just give you a dang save point. But yeah, I guess I'm actually going to save it here. I will be back if you want to watch me collect more crabs, as that will be the main thing I do the next time I play this. I don't know when it'll be. I don't like sticking to a schedule. It's more like, if I feel like playing Kingdom Hearts, I'll probably stream it instead of playing it by myself. Because this at least gives the illusion of being, I don't know, not alone in my bedroom in my pajamas. I just saved it, but you know, you always need to be double sure. Anyways, this was a lot of fun. Hope y'all enjoyed it.